But God is good. All the time. One thing about being a servant of the Lord, and I thank Pastor Marshall for your leadership at this church and allowing me to say a few words. That means that I'm doing a whole lot of running around today, getting the message out. There is a crisis that we're having in the city of New York. Mayor Bill de Blasio asked me this Sunday to go and speak to my neighbors and friends and the constituents in the 12th district to share the message. You've probably been aware, you've probably heard that we have this struggle when it comes to universal pre-kindergarten. Has anyone ever heard of the conversation that's been happening in the news? Well, we're almost at a crossroads as we put together the budget for fiscal year 2015. And what does that mean? That we need to make sure that every child has access to early developmental education. That's what our mayor is offering right now with this last proposal, and ensuring that over 53,000 young children have access, as well as teenagers being able to have access to quality after-school programs. The challenge right now is the debate in the state of whether or not the governor will allow us what we call the home rule. The home rule gives us as a city, and it gives the legislative body the permission to create legislation that affects that municipality. So where we are right now is that the mayor has asked that we propose a tax on the wealthiest New Yorkers who make over $500,000 in order to secure and ensure that funding will be able to be maintained for universal pre-K. The governor has offered that, hey, listen, I will make it a step better. I will put it in the state budget so we don't have to worry about it, and all children across the state will have the same opportunity. However, we do have more children in the city of New York who need full-day pre-K than we can imagine across the state of New York. And what the mayor's offering is a dedicated funding stream by this tax that will allow and that will ensure that 2 years from now, 1 year from now, 4 years from now, that as adults tend to put themselves first by trying to get elected, re-elected, that a funding stream doesn't get taken away. That's why it's so important that we get the governor to agree that making sure that universal pre-K is so important that regardless of whatever adult issues are on the table, that we maintain a dedicated funding stream that will never allow for it to go away. I'm asking you all today to join us in this conversation by reaching out to our state elected officials, reaching out to the governor's office and saying, hey, listen, we need to make sure that our children, specifically our communities, our children of color, tend to fall off worse than those who are more affluent. We know we walk around our same neighborhoods, and this cornerstone, the pinnacle, the start of making sure that children are on the right road to success is early learning. Pre-K, those early years, 3 and 4 year olds is where we teach them manners, etiquette, respect, love, and how to operate throughout society. That's where the tools are right there. And if they mess up that foundation when they're 16, then we're trying to figure out why their pants are down here, why they're unruly, why they can't read. Well, you know what? No one taught them the value of what it is to be human, how to live in society. These are the tools that you get in early education. That's why it's so important that we establish a dedicated funding stream so the politics get taken out of it. So I'm asking you all again, please, in all your conversations, please join us as residents of the 12, supporting the mayor's plan to ensure that universal pre-K is established for all our children, and after-school programs come into existence that help our young people further their education. Can we do that? Thank you. And two final things in 30 seconds. On the 22nd of this month, Congressman Charles Rangel and I will be hosting an Affordable Care Act sign-up. What does that mean for anybody who does not have health care? March 31st is the last day of sign-up. So we're doing a sign-up here in the district, right around the corner at the NAACP Early Childhood Center at 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So if you know anyone or yourselves who are in need of health insurance, please come by and sign up. If you don't know where it is, it's right on 219th Street. Just keep on going down behind here on Oldville. You get to 219th Street. Early Childhood Center is right there between Oldville and White Plains Road. Please come on out and get yourself signed up, because without your help, you don't have anything. And finally, this Wednesday, March 12th. What date is that? March 12th. Guess what March 12th is? It's Wednesday. Yes, it is. But it's also the day that the Lord created me and I came into this earth. So I'm so grateful that I have over 18 years on this planet. And the Lord has blessed me. What I am doing on my birthday, I'm doing the first ever State of the District address in Co-op City. It drives a loop. It's at 7 p.m. where I'll be laying out a vision for the district based on the information I received from you as residents and constituents of the 12th district and how we move this agenda together. I'm asking you please to join me and celebrate my birthday on that day, because as well as my birthday, it is the month of Women's Month, and I want to give a shout out and a praise and a hand clap to all the mothers and all the women that are in the house today. And Pastor should set up a special prayer because my mom just went through heart surgery and she's recuperating at Workman Circle right now, so I'm asking you for your praise on that. And we'll be honoring one of your own at my State of the District address. So come on out, Crawford. I need you to be there and join me this Wednesday, 7 p.m. at Dry's Loop. With that all being said, thank you again for your leadership, Pastor. God bless you.